Hello and welcome to someone managing to crash into a signpost. Well done, you've ruined the intro. That's it. All go home. We're on GTA 5 today, doing some more racing. Starting with the Rusty Rebel. You've only got 15 seconds to get back to your grid spot. Hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. They'll make it. Yeah, we're going racing with the Rusty Rebel, first of all, around a kind of slightly mountainous. There's a little bit of off-roading in the mix. Interesting circuit. However, the test race we did was with the new Porsche, and well, we've took it off-road, expecting it to be one of the new off-road vehicles that Reese had selected for us, and it wasn't. It really wasn't. So the Rebel's not going to be quick. It's a 6-lap race. It's more of an endurance race. I've fallen off the edge. Oh, that's a really big drop. That's a really, really bloody big drop. Sorry, Orange. Well, we got some recovering to do. Good thing it's a long race then. Bop. Good thing it is a long race. Reason why I'm driving Offensive Blue today? I meant to do it in the last race, completely forgot. Reese cannot make it, so naturally somebody has to represent Offensive Blue, and that is my turn. I've just seen Pink has fallen over. Well done. Pink has fallen over. Orange outbraked themselves massively and soared off into the abyss. We're up into 9th place. Oh, Black's fallen over. Okay, this is more entertainment than I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure that the Rusty Rebels were going to make for... I say that, again, the inverse law of Failrace states that the sillier the car, the better the racing. So we should have predicted that Rusty Rebels would make for excellent racing vehicles. Although, it's more excellent rolling vehicles. That's kind of what's going on here. Unfortunately, having not fallen off after the initial kerfuffle, I am very much stuck with no slipstream buddies. Against slipstream buddies, somebody catch up, because we're really struggling up a hill. Hills are tough when you're in a Rusty Rebel on your own. Look, you see there's a big slipstream buddy group up ahead. Slipstream buddy group behind. And then there's me. All alone. There's a pink rebel in a wall somewhere. He's going to have a bad time as well. There's been some missing of turn... I don't know quite how you managed to miss turn 1 so well, but we might be able to get back into... There we go. There might be some opportunities for some fighting, and then opportunities for us to roll and throw it all away on the final lap. the way it goes with my luck in these races is we work really hard to catch back up to groups of cars, and as soon as we get up to a group of car... It'll be the final lap, and then we'll roll, and there's no time to try and work your way back up again. That's generally the way of the fail race. Normally involving a roll. Oh, that's a really nasty corner. It's a cool corner, don't get me wrong, but I'm terrified somebody's going to have either missed their braking point or hit a hill and started rolling and just... Perfect. Just, you could not have timed that better. I don't know who it was, but well done. Just for comedic effect. Some of the timing lately has been excellent for comedic effect, with vehicles either rolling through shot, especially the wheels falling off cars in BeamNG Drive videos. The wheels have got amazing comedic timing for just randomly, suddenly disintegrating and falling off a vehicle. But the Rebels falling over, oh, we couldn't quite do another, no, not quite got another one. God, like... I'm used to many of the new vehicles in GTA 5, and this thing has been around since the very, very beginning. I don't remember it being this rolly. I know the new Mercedes SUV thing, I don't even know what it's called, I care that little about it. That's quite well known for falling over. The big, the big hot rod car, I can't even remember the name of that thing, like the big Mercury Coupe, whatever the name of that one is. That's quite known for rolling over in weird ways, but the Rebel so far has turned out to be, highly entertaining in the old roll count, and that's good. We need good rolls for a fail race video. After the poor start we had investigating a little bit of a dried up riverbed, we need some good rolls to cheer us up. Oh, these corners are nasty in the Rebel. These corners are pretty scary in this vehicle. Somehow we got a big slipstream boost on the outside when we were miles away from the slipstream. I'm not 100% sure how that all works, but apparently GTA does a thing. Have we had... Oh, we're going to get some little... Oh, God, I'm going to roll if I'm not careful. Sorry, Red Rebel. There was, I'll get a sentence out eventually, the front of the red rebel was connected to the rear of the white rebel, which meant neither of them could turn. They were both going straight on. I wanted to duck underneath them, but in doing that, you run the risk of clipping the banking, and we've already seen what's happened countless times there with vehicles rolling over, so I was then cautious. We've all got out of it pretty well. In fact, yeah, we've got out of that relatively sensibly. Now, what we need to do, me and Red Rebel, we've not really got much momentum going on there. We need to work together to catch up to the leader. The leader's got a relatively clean air, but catch up will be dragging them back towards us. Yeah, the Red Rebel, I actually saw him go on the brakes there to, maybe just a lift because we're going uphill. It's quite a steep hill. Just lift, get behind in the slipstream, let the slipstream do the work, pull him forwards, get him past me, and then I'll go into the slipstream when we catch him. The leader's basically stopped. Catch-up is not kind to a rebel on its own with a very steep hill. I will say that much. Catch-up is not kind in that particular instance. Right, we are at half distance in the by my side. Apparently, signposts are not kind to rusty rebels. We are at half distance. It's a little bit longer race than perhaps we would normally do, but I'm okay with it, especially seeing as we are going to be in a big old podium scrap for, I hope, the remainder of this race. There's a big bump over there that's catching trucks out. The red car's gone very, very deep for the second time in a row there. We will sweep around the outside and get that position. Not touching the inside bank through all of that. Definitely not. Definitely not at all. Now, again, it's a little bit of a bank on the inside there, probably enough to launch the Rebel over, so we're going to try and avoid that. A light blue car at the front is being a tad braver than I am, but yeah, I'm not wanting to tempt fate here. If there is a sensible, a slightly safer line that I can take that's not really... Oh, I don't know where the red truck's vanished! Slipstream Buddy's gone! Okay. He must have rolled it on his own because he was right behind us. He was right buzzing around the back of our truck. I say causing problems. Wasn't really causing problems as such, but was right there. Pink is fallen over. For God's sake, guys, with the comedic timing, it's just too good. It would have been better if I'd actually been... I was only prepared to do a slight look behind because we were about to get slipstream. But then Pink just fell over. I don't even know how he managed that. He was completely on his own, under no pressure, just ran too wide out of the corner. And tumbly Rebel. Right, I'm not wanting to take the line that the light blue truck has taken. That is not a fun line to take, although managed to get it back on the road and there was nowhere for me to really put my truck. So we're going to have to work to get these passes done. Our best bet, because through this section, this kind of downhill S, it's a lovely section of corners. This doesn't really get used that much in GTA. It should do. It's a fantastic little section. Oh, I've got big slipstream there. I just pull that one up into like. Well done for seeing me heading towards you there, because I was not stopping. Well, I was not stopping. I mean, once I realised the extent at which I was suddenly being drawn forward, the extent at which I was suddenly propelling my way towards that corner, I did get on the brakes. I was way earlier than I would normally be in the braking zone there. However, even that was quite late. So there was not an intentional dive bomb involved in that. That was an utter panic moment, but we are all good. We are all good, and we are miles clear of the field. It looks like neither of us make a big catastrophic error. It's going to be a two-horse race here for the victory. It's all going to come down to this final section, really. I say that. There's going to be a lot of slipstream passing going on this run up the hill. Because, yeah, it's just, once you're past, there is nothing. GTA 5 kind of catch-up and slipstream mechanics punish this sort of vehicle, like these sort of conditions that we are in here. That is very punishing as we head on to the final lap. It's the final lap for the Rebels. Will that light blue car? He's actually going to get around me before we get into the S's. Well played, although he's a little bit wide through the next part. I'm not going to be as quick through there that time around. We've got to give each other space. Make sure we don't have a silly bump now. Again, let's not do the same thing. We're going to be earlier on the brakes. I'm not even going to try it into the dirt hairpin there. Oh, he's gone! Blue's fallen over. Oh, on the final lap as well. He'd done a good job a few times. I'd seen that teetering on two wheels. He'd done a very, very good job previous laps of recovering that truck. Can we get far enough away? Do we have enough of a lead over the second place truck for that big, long hill of pain to not screw us over? That is the important question. I mean, it is the blue truck that's coming. I think he's close enough to get us. I think he is close enough to get us, but it's going to be on the limit. I can't afford to, any funny business to try and get behind. I can't afford to give up track position in that manner. Oh, he's pushed it way too hard, way too hard around that corner. We might now be able to do it, but it's such a long hill. Oh, come on. I'll get out and run. I'd probably get there quicker. I think it's going to be enough, even if we might only have about 5 of the Rebels' horsepower. Oh, God, it's really, really slow. Oh, good God. It's really slow, but it's not going to matter. We will take victory. Amazingly, I managed to win a race because the opposition fell over. Not me. I did that entire race without falling over. What's going on? Is it opposites days? It might well be. Oh, that was a good race. I enjoyed that race. That was, yeah, quite painful finish. Quite a painful run up the hill there. This kind of thing gets so punished by the catch up on a hill like that. Oh, there's a pass for the end, I think, right there. Oh, I think these guys are a lap down. Having got lost at some point. There are some still going. Well, yeah, the Rebel, an interesting choice of vehicle. An interesting choice of vehicle for this. Not what we were expecting whatsoever to be driving today. That being said, made for quite the entertainment and quite the spectacle. Well done, everybody, with your excellent comedic timings. And somehow I managed to go and take a victory and all that. So, for the second race around this circuit, we're going to be using the new Comet, the Comet SR, that is a slightly rebodied Comet that costs a lot of money. I quite like the car. It's a cool enough vehicle. It looks weird without a wing. But yeah, it's a cool enough vehicle. It's just very expensive for what is essentially a slightly different Comet. But never mind. Never mind. We shall go racing around this interesting course. I think we're going to see less... Oh, God, don't drive it like a rebel. This has actually got grip and brakes and things. Probably less likely to see as many rolls out of this car. Maybe more sort of twitchy spins out of these. Not bad driving, though. I will give them that much. While they are a lot of money, I do quite like the way that they drive. There's a pink car buzzing around behind. Pink and purple are apparently coming to join in the fun at the front of the field. Oh, we got the... Oh! Everything's gone a little bit wrong. Pink outbraked themselves, and I think then spun on the inside. Purple's passed, then very nearly spun. It's all a little bit messy. Oh, okay. It's been a tad of a scruffy first lap, although nowhere near as bad as last time. Oh no! That was almost a sim steering twitch from Forza we did right there. I bounced off the curb one way, tried to gather it all back up. I mean, I kind of did gather it, but it was too much. I kind of overcorrected it. God, here, I've got to get my head out of driving a bloody Rebel and now go back to driving actual cars with speed and grip and things. It's a strange way we play GTA 5, let's be honest here. It is Failrace, we're also 3 wide up towards turn 1. Oh, I was really trying to avoid that one. Well, we've kind of... Thank you for sorting us out, Purple. It's a 7-lap race, this, as these cars, noticeably quicker than the Rebel. So the Rebel race was probably a little bit longer than I might have initially intended it to be. We are in 6th, but the leaders are not so far away for it to be impossible for us to catch up. Oh, we're going to be early on the brakes. Purple actually did a very good job around the outside there. There's a lot of cars exploring bits of scenery. We are very much making up our own circuit here. There's about 5 different lines from 4 cars going into that corner, I think. There's a lot of different lines. We might have a 7-way battle for the lead in a minute, which is only going to end one way. I hate to say it. A 7-way battle for the lead will only end in a very big crash. And I hope, that it's not me that gets killed in it. Oh, the red car is gone. The red car's had a humongous accident down there. Oh, God, I've had a humongous moment as well, and I don't know why. Not quite sure. That's a very, very big curb hit for the Comet. Either way, we have actually got through that big old mess, and we are now up in 4th place. We are, well, within, you know, challenging distance of the lead cars here. We might even get to the lead for the first time in the, I say first time in this race, first time since the the start line. Oh, I can't. I'm not trying to turn you, but you come back across the front of my car, and I can't get my vehicle unstuck from you. I apologise for the spin, but not too much I can do in that instance. That will probably catch back up to us, undoubtedly, as we now start fighting over the lead. Of course, battles for position are always going to slow you down, and big catch-up and slipstream will work in the guys further back's favour. If they can get organised, if they can work together, then they might be able to catch back up to us. The Comet actually is remarkably good off-road, all things considered. Oh, Pink's got very lost. Pink's in a lot of trouble down there. Alright, it's a familiar duel. It's a familiar duel. This time a little bit earlier in the race, as I go against light blue. We're going to whiz around the outside of that curb this time around, making sure that we don't batter the inside. I also don't know why it's... there's something weird going on with the Rockstar recorder. It seems to me whenever we go near the military base, it has a fit at us, which is not what we want it to be doing, because that's going to be useless. Of course, I'm using that for getting thumbnails and so on. It's going to be no good if it keeps locking us to, well, third-person view. So something interesting happen, please. Something interesting happen, preferably that doesn't involve me ending up upside down or getting distracted trying to turn stuff. I mean, getting distracted trying to turn stuff off is also quite a dangerous thing. So there is that to contend with. Easy does it down the hill. Still slightly nervous about binning the car somewhere on that run through the S's, because it is very, very quick. Can we get up the inside here? Thought about it, then thought better of it. That's... This is going to be dangerous. It's dangerous as the pair of us are sliding our way through here. Quickly save that. We might have one. God, that's not kind of what I want to be thinking about mid-race, I'll be honest. However, it's done, it's dealt with. If the thumbnail image is just 2 cars, that's why, because I couldn't get anything better to work reliably, and now we can focus on the driving. And I'd rather do it at this stage, when it's lap 4, rather than with like 2 laps to go. Oh, purple is coming to join back into this little group. The light blue car found the horrible, nasty curb. Oh, we're going to sweep around the outside. Oh, nope. Oh, Christ, I was gonna wait, but apparently we're not. I think they expected me to go up the inside, not go around the outside. Didn't realise quite where I was putting the car. Of course, you know, you want to be looking behind to see where the vehicles are going, but then you've also got to be concentrating on your own line. It's only the very last second that you realise there is a car going somewhere. Ooh. We just got that one pulled up in time. I don't think we've actually led down the S's once yet. I think we might have led across the line once, again, outside of the initial start. I think we've led down the S's, though. Oh, just yet, that was on the limit of grip. I'm going to give some space there, because it's just that tiniest little bit of lag jitter, and that's always a scary, scary moment. Oh, I thought I was going to plough into the back of somebody. Comet has some good brakes, although... my only point of reference on this circuit is with a Rebel, so I would hope the Comet has some good brakes. Looks like it might be about to become a 4-car battle. And the front might be about to become a 4-car battle for the lead with a couple of laps to go. Oh, we're all doing the same thing. I think we bottomed the cars out across there. I think that's what's going on. I'm going to lift and let them go, because they're going to be up on 2 wheels across that. It's not worth it. Oh, Black was catching, then spun. We'll get going again fairly quickly, and probably stand a chance of catching us before the end of the race. Going to run out of road. Which isn't the final lap. There's no need for a last-ditch do-or-die attempt. Oh, I saw that coming, and again, get on the brakes before you get squeezed into a wall and run the risk of GTA physics saying, nope, you're going to die, basically. We will get the... Oh, nope, I thought I could split the middle, but that was always a risky one as well. It's fine. It's fine. We've got 2 laps to go. There is 2 laps to find a way past this pair of cars. I mean, well, last time Light Blue fell over And that was a delightfully gifted position. That's why. Oh, come on, recover. We're fine. Black is through. The purple car just pinged off the inside fence. Normally wouldn't be a problem at all, but because I was alongside, it was just enough to ping me into trouble. However, we've got slipstream buddies up ahead. Blue will, of course, be getting the catch-up effect in no time at all. We've got 3 cars to overtake and 1 lap in which to do it. Where are we going to find a way past? Oh, try and sneak down the inside here, avoiding the ground that has caused us grief so far in this race. There we go, got a good run off of the dirt section there. Should be able to draw up alongside. Black won't want to fight this too much, I wouldn't have thought, although actually has managed to. I'm very surprised that the whole kind of slipstream let that one go in that manner. Oh, Purple, I think might have win on the dirt on the outside, has gone for a spin on his own. Black, you might want to duck back into, well, you would have probably been better off ducking back into line and get the slipstream. Although, well, there we go. That's why you would have been better off ducking back into line and getting the slipstream. As we head on to the final lap, it is 4 cars for the lead. Any one of us could be taking victory here. It's going to come down to, well, mistakes. You make a mistake now, it's done. Make a mistake and it is game over. Oh, I thought Purple had. There's a little bit of lag there. Yeah, mistakes are going to be very, very costly now at this stage of the race. Bravery will play a big part. That's a brilliant overtake from Purple. Well done. I was a little cautious because I didn't want the slipstream effect to just drag me into the fight. But that was an amazing overtake into a very, very tricky corner. Blue has got back past. Now we are in a prime location. Oh, there's some sideways stuff from the blue car. A little bit sideways stuff from me. Purple slithering around. Oh, Blue's almost binned it on 2 wheels on the final lap for a second race in a row. He comes back on the circuit across, but he's going to have lost 3 places in all of that. I get a switch across the curb now. What can we do? What can we do on the run to the line? The problem is I don't want to get all of the slipstream boost now. This is not where we want to be getting it. We need the slipstream boost for later on. Blue gives us a bit of a nudge here. Okay, if we need to... Oh, no, I can't get any slipstream. There's nothing for us. Everybody's stuck, and it's a big bundle of cars across the line. Oh, crap. That's why I don't try anything sneaky. I let off the throttle a little bit on the way up the hill to sit behind the purple car for a tad longer. The blue car and black had massive, massive runs coming up towards us. And, yeah, as they went to, I guess, try and deal with us, yeah, we just ended up in a situation where none of us could get any more slipstream behind that purple car. Basically, we all screwed each other out of a victory and gave it to purple because we were all busy trying to... That's why you need track position. Like... I've said it in the last few races how important track position is and how not focusing on the slipstream. And I thought I had a plan. I thought I could get it to work this time because of that huge drag up the hill. But we all, I think there were too many of us, but we all stumbled over one another trying to do the same thing, and the purple car got the victory. What a race. What a race. What a couple of races, in fact, in all of this. It's another, in fact, it's quite consistent results from me. Another first and a podium. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And, of course, a big thank you to Reese for building the circuits. Until next time, though, goodbye.